Have you ever wondered what the weirdest video game endings of all time are? From classic games to newer titles, many games have had strange and unusual endings that have left players scratching their heads. In today's video, we'll take a look at some of the weirdest video game endings from the years and see just how strange they really are. Hello, and welcome to Top 10 Binge. Before we begin, please subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell to receive more amazing content. Now let's get started with the video. Number 5. Silent Hill 2. With Pyramid Head, demon nurses, and the dreaded air raid siren, Silent Hill 2 has given millions of gamers nightmares. In the game, James Sunderland gets a letter from his dead wife. It tells him to go back to their special place in the town of Silent Hill. Once there, he meets strange characters, scary monsters, and way too much fog. After hours of torturous gameplay, you can achieve a wide range of different endings. Find the dog key, for example. You'll meet the game's true antagonist, the mind behind the entire ordeal, a Shiba Inu named Mira. This mischievous little puppy is not a good girl. She has secretly changed everything about the town using a control panel in a hidden room. As James falls to his knees in utter despair, Mira comes up and licks his face. In the end, she is all bark and no bite. Yep, that's how the game ends. Number 4. Portal 2. Even though the first Portal game ended quickly, it wasn't surprising that the soulless AI ended up betraying Chell. However, things get absolutely nuts in Portal 2. The boss battle with Wheatley is identical to the last confrontation in Portal 1. Wheatley, on the other hand, has prepared better, erecting defenses and explosive traps. When Chell eventually goes down, the situation appears dismal, as the facility is also actively collapsing. Chell escapes by shooting a portal at the moon, which is 240,000 miles away from Earth. The portal creates a vacuum strong enough to propel Wheatley into space. Generally, the game aims to replicate genuine physics, so a portal-based escape beyond space seems a bit far-fetched. Don't you think? Number 3. The Witness. The Witness has you exploring an open-world setting and interacting with about 650 different puzzles. This mysterious gem of a game includes motivational lines from William Wordsworth, Albert Einstein, and Werner Heisenberg. While getting access to the mountain in the center of the planet will result in a normal ending, it takes approximately 90 seconds to unlock the hidden ending. After clearing a secret puzzle at the start of the game, you get to see a bizarre first-person video of a real person waking up, removing medical equipment, falling, using the restroom, and going about their day. In the background, you can see a Christmas tree, as well as a large bottle of urine, maps, and puzzles from the game. It seems to have nothing to do with the main game, which is unsettling. Number 2. Conker's Bad Fur Day. Conker's Bad Fur Day is the famous M-rated Nintendo 64 game that fooled parents with its colorful, cartoony look. In reality, Conker is filled with bad language, toilet humor, and general mischief. The game starts with Conker stumbling out of a bar after a night of binge drinking. He tries to get back to his girlfriend, Barry. After fighting a singing pile of poop, some angry teddy bears, and terrifying giant wasps, Conker is finally reunited with Barry. However, Barry is shot dead shortly after that during a failed robbery. Conker then breaks the fourth wall to ask the game makers for help. They give him a katana to kill the final boss. Even though this level of wackiness is pretty normal, the real detour starts when Conker has time to think about what has happened and how he feels about it. He begs the producers to bring back his favorite character, Barry, but they ignore his pleas. Even though he's just been crowned king, Conker thinks about how people should be happy with what they have instead of always wanting more. The game ends with Conker going back to the bar he left at the beginning, but now he's drinking because he's sorrowful. That's absolutely bonkers, I think. Number 1. NBA 2K16. People often say bad things about NBA 2K games because they think they are shallow and only for jocks and bros. But 2K16 is a whole different beast. After going through the struggles of an up-and-coming basketball player named Freck in the game's My Career mode, our hero finds out that his best friend Vic died in a car accident. Vic's ghost appears before Freck and starts to read a letter he wrote before he died. In it, he talks about his difficult relationship with his father, how much he loved his mother, and how hard it was for him to deal with an existential crisis. For a game about playing basketball, having a dead friend read a letter seems strange, but Spike Lee wrote the story, so this kind of explains it. From the quirky to the downright bizarre, these are some of the weirdest video game endings of all time. Do you know of any other video game titles that have weird endings? Let us know in the comments. Also, if you liked the video, hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more. Thanks a lot for tuning in. See you later.